Well, friends, so the topic of the day is changing face of Indian insurance industry. The changing face of Indian insurance industry. The insurance is on a roll. The recent past, especially the last 1 year, has seen a lot of action in the seemingly state sector, with the regulator coming up with dozens of new initiatives and the rise of insurtechs leading to an aggressive digital push by all players. But what kind of difference will it all make? More importantly, what changes should insurance companies be driving? So see, the evolving insurance industry is there today. An insurance company today, insurance companies are talking about customer service, product innovation, collaboration with insurtech and building innovative distribution channels. This is a shift from the past where the emphasis was mainly on increasing penetration and financial inclusion. A variety of innovative products being offered nowadays, from global covers to dedicated products for women. In fact, since the pandemic, the insurance sector has been going through major transformation. There have been two major changes. First, a lot more people now recognize the value of insurance. And second, insurance companies are embracing advanced technology at a much higher speed. This week, the GST Council has also gave the tax relief on transactions to the insurance companies. So as such, what needs to change in insurance today? 15 years ago, people used to create a dictionary of industry jargon, terms like reputation, free look period, solvency, underwriting, and sum insured, because they were not regular words and not easy to understand either. Even after 22 years of privatization and more than 100 years of the industry, jargon and dominance of English remains, keeping the layman confused and underinformed. So senior executives and industry executives admit that people don't understand the products because of jargon. That numerous workshops are done just to explain products to their sales force by the insurers. So why not use simple terms like chalu khata or bachat khata instead of aggressive rasi which banks use? So insurance companies spend more money on advertisement than on educating customers. Needless to say, both are different. The commissions for the intermediaries are decided by the regulator, but the challenge is they must be reasonable. So low commission will not motivate intermediaries to sell products, leading insurers to find alternative ways to compensate intermediaries like live strips abroad. The company should ask more questions while selling policies and fewer when a claim is filed. Currently, it is the opposite because everyone wants to boost their top line. An insurance broker recently told that InsurTech offers any sort of discount just to get the business. It is not at all sustainable for them. They just need to keep the top line robust, and then they keep on delaying or rejecting the claims to save their bottom line. So apart from the simple and jargon-less products, what will work the most is the trust factor. People are now understanding the difference between investment and insurance products. They know that investing in mutual funds and taking the SIP route will be far more lucrative than buying insurance as an investment product. So insurers cannot show the same cards now. There are enough case studies of how much more money customers made by investing in mutual funds than in traditional products in the last 10-15 years. So a personal finance expert once told that he only advises clients to go for term insurance and not endowment policies when it comes to life insurance. And there is a dire need of revamping and redesigning the endowment policies. Also, insurance companies will have to pitch for insurance first and then investments. So the trust will go up only when you deliver what you promised. Often there is a mismatch only at the time of claim and customer realizes that he is being taken for a ride, which is demotivating. You buy motor insurance and then you realize that it doesn't cover engine, car parts and many things. Then the question the customer will have is what is paying for? Still today the interlinkage between the companies and brokers is so high that it is an unwritten rule that the first time vehicle buyer has to pay 2 to 3 times the premium for buying motor insurance. Why? Also the generational changes has brought in new challenges. What if a customer buys motor insurance for a Scorpio SUV and then modifies the car with expensive accessories? So insurers have to be far more innovative and simple. A lot has changed, but a lot needs to change too. So apart from jargon, the whole product space should go through a content revamp. Customers should not be surprised to find that their motor insurance doesn't cover essential parts. This will reduce mis-selling. For years, insurers exploited system loopholes, but this cannot continue. The market is going to be very different henceforth. So remember, when you buy a car, it is mandatory for you to buy motor insurance from the showroom, which is almost double the cost. Why? When India is marching towards a developed economy, we need a set of vision for insurance as well. We can't have the same product, same strategy, and same approach when buyers are youngsters who prioritize cashbacks and experiences. Under the Viksit Bharat theme, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority has set a vision for insurance for all by 2047, by the time we celebrate 100 years. But a lot need to change for that. We must start planting the seeds of this transformation today. There is no doubt that India is set to be one of the fastest growing economies in the world for next 5 to 10 years. In parallel to a 5% compounded growth in per capita income of Indians from $1,700 in 2016 to $2,550 in 2023. There is a paramount need to protect the space. That is why I believe insurance plays a critical role. Insurance is built on trust from all ends, but the evolution of insurance in India has compromised this very trust. So amongst many things, if consumer centricity is not brought in urgently, we could be keeping many loose ends as a nation on fundamental risks. See, they envision a future where the insurance policies prioritize the customer. For example, Sumit, a 34-year-old husband and father of 2, wanted clear, jargon-free health insurance for his family. So through a user-friendly platform, he found that perfect plan, gaining peace of mind. When his wife faced a health issue, with home treatment. All expenses were seamlessly settled by the insurance company without any hassles. So, besides for him and his family, he enjoyed 6 specific benefits, such that his belief in insurance is what every Indian desires for. So, the example might sound like a fantasy to many, but may not be by 2025. So, in parallel, consumer facing sectors in India, most retail platforms offer hassle-free return and exchange policies. Even banks often waive late fees with a simple explanation showcasing the power of customer centricity. The 12 lakh crore Indian insurance industry is at crossroads with a notable gap between promise and delivery. Urgently needed is a shift towards genuine customer focus. Traditionally product based, the industry's reliance on complicated jargons and sales first approaches have built distrust. So, a recent survey by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry found that over 40% of Indians consider insurance policies too complicated. This alone creates a huge security gap, leaving many people vulnerable to unforeseen circumstances. So, by building trust and making insurance accessible, companies can encourage greater policy adoption. In fact, a McKinsey company report suggests that a customer-centric approach can deliver a whopping 10% increase in insurance penetration in emerging markets like India. This translates to millions of people being financially protected. But the reality is that happy customers are loyal customers. From policy selection to settlement, insurance companies need to focus on customer experience throughout the insurance journey. So during this, create a sense of value and satisfaction, which in turn increase customer retentions. A Harvard Business School study highlights that companies with a strong customer focus retain 90% of their customers, compared to a more 30% for those with a weak focus. So the strong customer relationships are essential to long-term success in the insurance industry. In the digital age, customer experience shapes brand perception by prioritizing customers' needs. Insurance companies build a reputation for reliability and empathy. So attracting new customers and strengthening market position, embracing transparency would greatly benefit the entire industry. Insurance policies must be clearly worded to reduce confusion and mistrust caused by jargon. Offering customizable plans tailored to specific needs empowers customers and enhances their financial security. The technology is revolutionizing insurance by providing user-friendly interface and personalized recommendations based on individual data insights. Understanding policy details ensures consumers feel empowered and confident in their insurance decisions. So the Indian insurance industry can be a powerful safety net for billions of people. By adopting customer centricity, insurers can open a new era of growth and inclusion. It is time to move away from a production-oriented approach and focus on the people we serve. By putting customers' need first, building trust, and leveraging technology, we can create a future where insurance is not just a necessity, but a valuable tool for economic empowerment and security. Thank you.